Hello everyone, I am Devashish and I am back again with my analysis of voting in West Bengal Assembly elections today. Well, as everybody knows, 92% plus voting has been recorded, which is clearly historic, and the elections have been the most peaceful from West Bengal standards in the history of independent India. So, in such scenario, both the major combines, that is BJP and TMC, they are claiming that the additional voting has been to their advantage and they will be forming the next government. Now, how to decipher that? Of course, on 4th, everybody would come to know what is the actual voting and who is winning. But if I were to tell you today itself that how to understand the meaning of this high voting, it would be great, isn't it? So, let me tell you very, very frankly. I have done my analysis. I have been with all the reports of voting that happened today. I have looked at some very key districts, which you can say the bellwether for this phase of election, where 152 seats went into poll. And I clearly see that this is a vote for change in West Bengal. Why? I'll tell you. I have done my analysis, but first let us understand why this 92% and how it has come about. Well, if you talk of the last elections, 2021, suppose if there were 100 voters in a given constituency, then based on these 152 seats, 10% of them have been kind of removed. I'm talking of this first phase. Overall, it is 11.5% of deduction, but roughly it would work out to around 10% or 9.5% for these elections, because primarily in these 152 seats, there were the less number of deductions compared to other districts, which will go in the poll in the next phase. So 90 are the remaining voters. So if suppose in this election, in the first phase of 152, apple to apple comparison in 21, around 82.3 or 4% voting was there. Overall, it was 83 point something. So if 100 out of 182 persons voted last elections, now the total voters are only 90. That is one aspect. Another 1.5 kind of voters have been added, like new voters. But they would be almost divided because it is a two-way horse. So out of 1.5, maybe one party will get 0.8, one will get 0.65, and remaining 0.005 will go to somewhere else. So that actually will not change the balance. So let's stick to this 90. Out of this 90, now 82 had voted last time. So if those 82 would vote, then it becomes 91%. But is that all? Is it just the SIR deductions that is doing the trick of high voting percentage? No. There is a vote swing away from the ruling party. Overall, maybe the similar amount of voters, like 82, voted this election also and that election also. In fact, the deductions are little more, but I would say that overall there is a definite 4 to 5% swing away from the ruling party TMC in this election, and this I am telling you after analyzing few key districts. So this is my first part, just to keep the video smaller. Let me tell you, this is a vote for change, and out of the districts that went into poll today, Murshidabad is a district which falls in category B, where Muslim population is way over 30%. Rest of the districts are, and Malda would be around 30 to 40%. Murshidabad is maybe more than 50%. So Malda there are 12 seats, Murshidabad there are 22 seats, and the remaining 118, I guess, 118 seats would be from districts which are relatively having lesser population of Muslims, that is less than 25%. So this 5 to 6% swing has majorly gone in favor of BJP, and in Malda districts, Congress might get some of that 5% swing or 6% swing. So in totality, votes have changed hands, and the way I look at it, I will give you the exact numbers in the next video, which will come out after a few hours, by latest by tomorrow morning. But let me tell you that BJP voting share should be not less than 46% in 118 seats, that is all the seats that went to poll today, barring Malda and Murshidabad. And TMC vote share will not be even 37.5 or 38%, I mean the max that will be there. So there will be clear gap between these two parties of 8%. And just to tell you the example of one or two districts, to how the swing has affected the seats in this phase. Like West Bardhaman is a district where 9 seats are there. Both Asansols are there, both Durgapurs are there, Raniganj is there, Kulti is there, and some such seats are there. And it is like closer to the unified Bihar earlier, Jharkhand and Bihar border, like Asansol is close to Dhanbad. So that area. In that 9 seats, last election 2021, 7 went to TMC, 2 to BJP. Now this election, looking at the surge in voting, which is around 14-15% in this district, and it's a clear vote for change, because there the BJP did badly last year comparatively, 7 to 2. This time it could be 7 to 2 in favor of BJP, or maybe 8 to 1 in favor of BJP. So they had 2 seats, they will be having now 7 to 8 seats out of 9. And TMC will be from 7, it will go down to 1 or 2. This kind of swing has resulted in the fortunes of parties. Similarly, in Malda, there are 12 seats, out of which 8 went to TMC last time and 4 to BJP. But this time, since one Madam Noor has come back from TMC to Congress, and she is from the family of Mr. Ghani Khan Chaudhary, the earlier big leader of Congress from Malda, and he was a many time MP and a very respected political family there. So based on her comeback and Congress, trying to put some weight into its campaign and fighting all seats, I think in 3 to 4 seats in Malda district, they could be in fight. They could win only 0 to 1 seats in Congress. But some of the Muslim votes and swing votes may go to Congress also there. I mean, Muslim votes anyway will not come to BJP, so they will take some Muslim votes away from TMC, and some of the swing votes which are going away from TMC because of anti-incumbency and people being distraught with the government. That will also be snatched, like maybe 25% will go to Congress and 75% of that will come to BJP. So there the fortune from 8-4 in favor of TMC, it will be now BJP will be 8 to 9 seats winning in Malda district. TMC will be approximately 2 to 3 and Congress will be 0 to 1. And these two examples I have given you so that you can remember and compare when the results are there. I am telling you West Bardhaman, it could be 7-2 reversing in favor of BJP and 8-3-1 in favor of BJP, TMC and Congress in Malda district. Rest, the total number of seats that BJP will win and how the impact is looking like, the change is looking like in Tamil Nadu, because there also the voting percentage is higher. That I will cover in the second part of my analysis, which will come to you very shortly. So keep watching and keep sharing it if you like the line of analysis, and you can always compare it when the results are there, because right now there are so many claims and counter claims that everybody is confused. But this is a vote for change in West Bengal. That is my projection. Thank you.